Harper Adams and MDS have really been on quite a remarkable journey, I think, from the beginning of 2006 when Danny and Doug from MDS and Charles Cowap, who was actually not with us this morning, started discussing the provision of the programme, the postgraduate programme. 2007 saw the first cohort commence the programme, which has evolved into, I must say, quite a unique pioneering programme, and if you'll excuse the sort of agricultural metaphor, one could say it's sort of first in its field.
I think that it's really a signal of the success of the programme that we have seen successive cohorts come through and forge those successful careers in the industry in a time when we're looking for the best and the brightest to get involved in the agri-food chain. You are some of those graduates who will see your contribution, I think, really well marked by getting through this programme, but also in terms of what you're able to deliver back to the companies with which you're working. I know from speaking to a couple of you this morning that you're already embarking on those careers, and I'm sure they'll be extremely successful.
Clearly, there are a number of factors that are contributing towards the success of MDS. The critical factor, however, is you, our trainees, both individually and collectively. The reputation that MDS enjoys is not only being able to supply junior managers, but it's really built on the contribution that MDS trainees make during their careers, and this is something that is really appreciated by the industry and the individual companies. This is something that we are extremely proud of, and I think it's something that you should also be proud of. One of the other factors contributing to our success is the continuing relationship with Harper Adams University, which David has referred to. Following what we found to be a very rigorous revalidation process, we're now concluding the first of a new 5-year agreement with Harper Adams and MDS. The benefits to MDS from this relationship are, in my opinion, immense, and not the least of these is the external scrutiny of our practices, procedures, and learning outcomes that are required by the agreement. And it's interesting to hear the opinions being expressed by Harper Adams' external scrutineer.
Just in the room that I work in, on an average day there might be 20 people working in it, and a quarter of us have come through the MDS scheme. And I think that speaks for itself, really. Just before I started MDS, I was speaking to someone, I think it was a trainee at the time, and they told me that in the industry, people who have been through MDS are considered to be like gold dust. And at the time I thought, cool. Gold dust. I like gold dust, sounds fun. I can do gold dust. Bring it on. I didn't really understand it at the time. I certainly didn't appreciate it. I think I appreciate it much more now.
I just look back and think, where I was then, a fresh graduate, and where I am now, and the conversion that's happened there, and the level of training that's been packed into that 2 years. In one sense, it seems like it's gone fast, which it has, but in another sense, so much has happened within that time. So much training, so much experience, just an absolute rich well of it, really. So I'm just so grateful for it. Just the opportunities that MDS has provided me, and also the level of personal development, the emphasis on that. And I think there's so many industries out there and so many careers that there's a lot of shoehorning goes on. People end up in roles they're not necessarily as happy with or don't see their skills. But MDS, they've been so good at working with the trainee, for me, to find the area that I would be good at and what I really enjoy. So I'm so grateful for that, to find where I am now, and I can't thank you enough. Thank you.